everybody. It's Angie, and we're on. And I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to join me. This was, again, impromptu chat. It's been a while since I talked to you guys, and time is passing, and it's almost June. So I thought I'd better get on here. Let's talk about some plans we're going to do. We could talk a little bit about fibro, and most of all, I'd like to talk about when are we going to do that fibro chat about that video. So I want to get some input because those of you that are really interested, I don't want you to miss it. Okay. Also, I'm thinking about doing a painting Saturday, so I wanted to know if you guys are available. And if you see me on here, just jump on YouTube, go straight to YouTube so you can chat. Don't hit the big arrow. If somehow you get a link on the group, go straight to YouTube. And if you can't find me and you don't have my page locked down because you guys are too new, just put in painting with fibromyalgia and you'll see me. And hopefully you'll find my live then. Okay, so if you're around, come on. Okay. So, like I said, one of the things I want to talk to you about is when are we going to do that chat based on the video that I had pinned to the group for a while. And pinning to that group really threw some people off, I know, but that was the only way I knew that a lot of people would have gotten a chance to see it. And the reason why I did not want a whole lot of comments on the video was because I wanted to reserve it for the chat. I want the conversation to be when we all chat together. That's not today, but I want to get a feel for you guys when you want that. If you want it sometime this month on a Saturday or what, because I have a few things to schedule in and I don't want it to all fall on the same day. I actually have my Saturdays off back this month. Yay. So let me know. Right now, it's showing my bad stream, whatever that happens after about 5 minutes. Just don't worry about it. It will smooth out. It will especially smooth out if I don't have any other pages open, and I don't. I just checked. Okay. Welcome new members. Welcome old members. Wink, wink. I put myself in that group. And if you have any questions, now is the time. It's a great time to touch base with me and ask me whatever questions you have. I see a couple people watching, and if you're here, go ahead and join in the chat. It's buffering a little bit, but it's going to stop in a few. Okay, maybe about 5 minutes. All right. So, anyway, when we do our live stream paint party, I want to do it in conjunction with the collaboration. I'm not quite exactly sure on the dates, but if we do it Saturday, I think it will be in time for that Love Summer Art collaboration. So I want us to do it together. So I'm thinking Saturday would be a good time. Okay. Somehow the third rings a bell in my head, so it would be good. All right. And let's see who's there. If you're there, pop in, say hello, and ask me what this is about if you don't know. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to know that if we have anything up, you'll get a notification. For those of you who are watching and don't know me, my name is Angie Green. I have a Facebook group, Painting with Fibromyalgia. We learn how to paint together as a group, and we do our painting in a way that is easy on us physically. We take breaks. We paint in a more loose fashion when we paint together. Although I don't want to change anybody's style, you can paint it like you want, or you could touch it up and get more detailed on your own time. But together we kind of paint loosely. We get the idea. We do it in a tutorial fashion, and they always work out. If I had, I don't think I have one around to show you right now, but we have a boat painting where there's a kind of an abandoned little boat in the water, and we have one with a swan. We have one with a mountain and the evergreen trees, and we've just been, we've just, just move right along through our paintings. So now I paint about once a month, and that gives me a little bit more time. I'm also a registered nurse, and I work night shift, so it got to be a little bit impossible to paint every single Saturday, except for when we have our surprise guest speakers. Once a month, we also have a surprise guest speaker, and that surprise guest speaker is typically an artist who is happy to come on our group on Facebook and do their thing for about an hour. So it's either a chat only, talk about their journey. It could be a demonstration about some sort of art method that they do. And so we get to enjoy that once a month. And I keep it a surprise so that we're supporting them, all supporting them together. So if you guys have any problems with chronic pain, especially fibromyalgia, then go ahead and join the group. We're a very kind, compassionate group, and we're a very upbeat group, believe it or not. So we mostly talk about art and show our art, upload our art, no matter where it's from, as long as we're not trying to steal someone else's. And so we do all other kinds of activities to keep us happy. So that's what the group is about. It's focused on art as a means to cope with fibromyalgia or any other chronic pain for that matter. Um, so if you're able to say hello so I'll know you're there. Um, and I'd like to get an idea if how many people will be able to join me this Saturday. Our paint parties are once a month, and whichever Saturday that falls on, it varies. And it's at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That would be 6 p.m. Western. Anyway, Central, that's it. And then out in California, I think that's 3 hours earlier than ours. So most people are able to adjust their schedules to 7 p.m. In Australia, we have some Australians that are members, three, I believe, which is surprisingly a lot for our size group. And for them, it's in the morning. It's like 8:30 in the morning, so or somewhere around there. So that's kind of interesting too. So we're happy to have whoever wants to join us, and we paint together and we encourage each other. And then on my channel, I also have vlogs about fibromyalgia. For those that have it, they love it because somebody is actually verbalizing things that they have a hard time trying to explain. And for those that don't have it, these vlogs are good because you get to understand us a little bit better. So they're not so much like doctor talk, but they're more from the standpoint of a person that has fibromyalgia and the kinds of things that it affects. So it's not play a little violin, but it's just a little bit of insight. Okay. So if you're watching and you're here, just jump in and say hi and ask me what I do, ask me any questions, and I'll be happy to tell you. Okay. Um, Another thing is we have in a group a link to a discussion by two physicians who work in Nevada, and their discussion was so good. I decided, you know what, our group can go to YouTube and we can have a discussion about that discussion, about that video. It's so informative. So we're trying to figure out what day we're going to do that. For Love Summer Art, I have in mind to do something floral-ish slash bird-ish. And I don't want to give it away too much because I don't want the idea accidentally taken. So, so anyway, let's think about doing that. If you want to get ready for that painting, You could paint the background in any kind of green. Use green, mix them up, light, dark, and that'll give us a nice basis for that painting. Okay. Um, so I'm just gonna hang out and wait for you guys. Hopefully you'll be here soon. I see so far 3 people watching. All right. And I'm going to hang out a little bit longer so that if you didn't know I was on and you find me, you'll have a chance to jump on and ask me any questions that you have. Okay. There's a lot of other things that we do in our group for those that are new and want to find out. We have a section that's called Spa Time, and you could put your little things that you do outside of medication, such as recipes for essential oils, just what you do to relax and stay refreshed feeling and kind of pick yourself up if you're having a flare. So we have that. And also we have paint our photo. So if you have a photo that you want to put up in the group that you don't mind us painting, then feel free. We have that just for us to be able to do that. So make sure it's your own and not one that you just grabbed off the internet, because some of those are licensed. And you never know, I might grab that photo to use as the inspiration for one of our paint parties. That would be nice. And let's see, what else do we do on there? I talked about the surprise live guest speakers. So please support that, because these artists take time out from their busy schedules to just kind of chat with us and share with us, and they do it free of charge. So we want to show them some support. Okay. So what else? If you're out there and you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to entertain those. If you want to chat and you can't, just get out of Facebook and get on YouTube Live, and you'll catch me. And if you want to know how to do that, then just put a post up. How do I get on YouTube Live? And somebody in the group will tell you. Because if I open up another screen, then that's going to slow me down more. I live in the Pocono Mountains, and our internet is not that great, but I do work with what I have, and I am enjoying getting to know you and talk with you on here. Hi, Dorothy. How are you? Oh, it's after 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. You're a diehard, loyal person. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Dorothy is such a sweet person, and I can't believe it's 3 a.m. in the UK. Oh my goodness. So, if you're in the UK and you're watching this, you're having some issues with insomnia, or you're so much a night person. It's good that you're on right now, though. I don't want to make you feel like you have to stay on, but I'm actually happy to see you uh, in real time, because I see your comments when it's not real time. So if you have anything to ask me, I'm going to catch you up a little bit. Oh, good. I'm going to catch you up a little bit while you're here, because I don't want you to miss anything. I'm thinking about going ahead and doing a paint party this Saturday. I work Friday night, so I'll hurry up and sleep and get up and do the paint party this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're able to do that, I don't know what 7 p.m. is. There's a 5 hour difference. So for you, it will be 8, 9, 10, 11, midnight. That's better than 3. So if you're able to join me at midnight on Saturday, it's party time on Saturdays anyway. Woohoo! I'd be happy to have you, Dorothy. We're gonna do something for the Summer Art um, collaboration with the Creative Arts Collaborations group. Okay, so I'm a part of that, and I've missed a few. And this, summer is my season So I think I'm going to take part in that midnight. Yep. Okay. So, and I have a really, really pretty painting in mind. Like I really can feel myself getting into it. So I'd love to have as many people as can join me. Okay. It will always be my lives, my communication will always be YouTube to Facebook. The question is, will it be YouTube to Facebook? And yes, mine always will be. Hi, Joanne. So nice to have you join us. So I was just talking about Joanne that I think I'm going to throw a live paint party in on Saturday, this Saturday, 7 p.m. And I'm wondering if you all got a chance to watch that video with the doctors, that video that I had pinned on the group. Did you get a chance to watch that? And I'm going to give you a few minutes to answer, a few seconds, because there's always a delay. But that video is so packed with information that we're going to do a live discussion on it, YouTube live chat on that video. It not now, but it's going to be scheduled. So I just want to get a feel for how many people got to watch it. Okay, so how are you, Joanne? You doing okay? So it's good to see you. And have you gotten to look around the group and see what's going on yet? Okay, so if you see that, okay, yeah. If you see that, if you can find that video on the group, go ahead and watch it. It's pretty long, so you might have to divide it in half, divide it up a little bit, maybe even more than in half. But there's a lot to that. And I think what I'm going to do too is turn this into a little bit of a vlog. Okay, good. I'm going to turn this into a little bit of a vlog just to be a little bit informative about fibromyalgia and why there is more to it than meets the eye. Welcome all those who are watching. I just wanted to mention that there are other symptoms associated with fibromyalgia besides muscle pain. We do have uh, dispersed pain. That means pain everywhere all over the body. But what else is associated with fibromyalgia? And that would also include fatigue, insomnia, depression, memory problems, what people call fibro fog is where your thought processes are slowed. You'll see me do that in here a few times. Nervousness. Sometimes you can have something like muscle weakness or muscle spasms and headaches. Another biggie is irritable bowel symptoms. And let's see. Um, so people don't have to have all of those symptoms, but some people have more severe of these other symptoms than others as well. So you don't have to have them all. You can have a mild form of some of these other associated symptoms, or you can have a more severe of these other associated symptoms. So sometimes they compete with each other, and sometimes you can feel worse from, say, irritable bowel than you would feel from the muscle pain that you would get with fibromyalgia just in and of itself. So, and then others that suffer from depression and all these other things as well. And I was just reading up a little bit because it's been a while since I've done some research, and they have actually found there's changes in the brain connected with having chronic pain for an extended amount of time. And it's not just for fibromyalgia, but also chronic pain, meaning back pain, which I know some of you have, and migraine headaches, and they studied all of those different types of chronic pain, and they have specific areas in the brain where it causes changes. And I'm not sure if they know if it's permanent or if it goes away, but it looks like they were thinking it goes away. It can go away if you address the pain. So I guess your body tries to compensate for the pain. And the latest study that I saw about fibromyalgia is that if you have chronic pain in one area for a long time, then when you hurt something else, that pain signal is much stronger than it should be. Well, I already know that. Most of you already know that. If you have fibromyalgia and you've had it for a while, try stubbing your toe, because you'll find that you'll look to see if your toe is still there. It hurts so bad. so, so I could have told them that without the money of a study, you know. I wonder how much those studies cost. Anyway, some things we know, and then they just like let us know that we were right if you need that. Okay. So there's a lot to it. And so I just wanted to turn this into a bit of a vlog too. Does anybody have any general questions? Let's see. Okay, so everybody's doing okay. And Dorothy, I don't want you to stay up if you need to go to bed. It's 3 in the morning there in the UK. So if you need to, rest, which we all do need to rest, then it's okay. I understand it. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit like though. If you have a like on your side, I can't see all that stuff. So anyway, so those are the things I wanted to let you know. So spread the word. Tell people that if they want to get in on the chat on Saturday, because there's a lot of new people, let them know. If you see me live, get back on Facebook and let them know that they have to go directly to YouTube so that they can chat. They can't go through Facebook to chat. Okay. And there's a video. My daughter did a video on that for the group. Okay. So, everybody, let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Okay. And I see there's still a few people watching. Usually when I get ready, okay, good, thumbs up. All right. Um, usually, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Usually I know. Usually when I see a few people watching, there's the fibro. And I get ready to go because there's just a few people watching. Just when I get ready to go, everybody else jumps on. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of time. For those of you that don't know me that well, I do paint with acrylics. And if you want to join me in painting with acrylics, feel free. This group is not, the painting part is not exclusive to our group. It is public. So Saturday at 7 p.m., if you want to paint along with me, we have a lot of fun because, as you can see, I'm a little silly and the chat goes fast and the chat is a lot of fun too. So if you want to paint along, you don't have to hurt to paint with us. You just have to hurt to join the Facebook group, if that makes any sense. But our painting is nice because I don't use the blow dryer when we paint together. What we do is use that opportunity to stretch, run to the bathroom, grab a cup of tea or whatever, glass of wine or whatever. And then by the time we get back, um, the painting is dry enough for us to keep going. I don't leave. I stay here, and then I just like try to catch up on the chat part, and then we get back to painting again. So, um, hi, Bonnie. How are you? Oh, I knew you were coming. And there's probably some others coming too. I was just saying that when things slow down, that other people start joining us, but that's okay. I'm going to keep this up anyway. And excuse me, guys, for repeating myself, but I'm just letting Bonnie know that I'm trying to get a consensus of how many people are watching. have watched um, the video from the doctors. Okay. So I was trying to get a consensus of that so that we can have a chat about that in the future. Also, Bonnie, I want to let you know that Saturday at 7 p.m., I decided to do the painting party. So I have to spread the news all over the group and let everybody know. So that would be nice. So, painting party is Saturday, this Saturday. All right. And it's going to be a part of the collaboration Love Summer Art. So chances are we'll be getting a lot of people jumping in there because they'll see Love Summer Art and they'll know that it's going to what the theme is going to be. And what they could do is they could just go from one Love Summer Art project to the next Love Summer Art project and then just kind of group them together and then you'll have a collage of paintings with the same theme. Bonnie, you got to watch it? Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is on the group, I'm going to take a poll to see how many people watched it. Yay! I don't do collabs very often, and I think Bonnie knows that. So I always say I'm going to do it. Yes, I want to join this. Yes, I want to do that. And I don't know. I think I need about 30 hours a day and, let everybody else have 24 because 24 is not working for me. So, anyway, but this one I think I can do. Yeah, Joanne's here and Dorothy was here, but Dorothy's supposed to be going to bed. And yeah, so it's good to see you. And Leanne. Hey, Leanne. So Leanne's one of my moderators. Bonnie is my administrator slash moderator, and I don't know. I don't know. She must have done something wrong because I can't get her looking like a moderator on here. What'd you do wrong? What'd you do bad to YouTube, Bonnie? So she might have to create a new page and a new identity, and we can put her up as a moderator. So I'm happy to be with you guys again. I had a busy weekend. I had my niece and nephew. I had an older brother who died at a young age, and his oldest son is my is he might be my oldest nephew or my second oldest nephew. Anyway, he and his wife, my niece, are so sweet, and they come and visit us every year. So, and they come from Ohio and they visit us here in the Poconos. And this time, instead of having other things on their itinerary, we spent the whole time together. So that was great. So whatever they did, we went with them and vice versa. So I had a wonderful 4 or 5 days with them, and it's a good tired. I didn't wear myself out as much as I thought I would, but she is one of those great house guests who actually even put the linens in the washer and dryer and remade the bed early in the morning on the day they left. Who does that? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink the next time we're a house guest how far to take it because that was awesome to not have to think about redoing the bed in the guest room. That's really awesome. So, and I always send her away with a painting. She speaks French. They both speak French fluently. None of us are from a French background. They took French up to add it to their opportunities in the ministry and the preaching work. And so things that I paint that are French, I tend to give to them to add to their decoration of their house. So they really like that. So let's see. I'm going to get my head down now. Oh, yeah, Dorothy, you're still on? You're so welcome. Good night. Thank you. You too. All right. So, So anyway, yeah, she was. And she's just that way anyway. She's just a good. She helps with the dishes. She helps with whatever I'm doing. She just jumps right in there. And I hope my kids are like that. We always hope. Good night, Dorothy. Love you. So, anyway, yeah, it made a huge difference. So I did not suffer from the exhaustion that I typically would have. So, um, I don't know if you could train your house guests to do that kind of stuff, or you just get what you get. I think you get what you get. uh, so, all right. So I'm not going to stay on too long. I know that this is going to stay up, and what I might do is share it. I think I might share it. Let me see. Let me see if I could do that. Uh, because I didn't really have a whole. I didn't have a whole thing. Oh, that's crazy. It says cardinal in the snow. I have no idea why it says that. Uh, it does YouTube. I don't know. It's different. It has cardinal in the snow on the title. So surprise, it's not cardinal in the snow. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on here. Painting with fibromyalgia live now, and not cardinal in the snow. Not cardinal in the snow. Okay, so then when we get done and it processes, they'll get it. Okay, so that's that. I did that. Okay. Oh, and my stream got better. That usually doesn't happen. I am a little rested. I don't know why I stayed up all last night. I rebelled against sleep. I had no reason to not sleep last night, and then I slept in a little bit. Um, just the I don't want to go to bed thing. So thanks. I am a little rested. That's a good thing. And you know what? When you're on video, you can't fake. You can't hide anything. I don't care how much makeup you put on or whatever. If you're tired or feeling crabby, it comes out. It comes like people can see straight through you. So I don't know how the politicians do it. I don't know how they get on video and try to be. And I'm not picking on anybody because I really don't. I'm not into it, but I don't know how they do that. How they could get on there, and I guess they have time. They're not getting on impromptu like me. Maybe they wait till the good day. Thanks. Okay, enough of me. Enough of me. So, are you guys okay with the paint party being Saturday? Are you okay with that? Let me know what you think. I'd like to get it out of the way because we're supposed to have a guest speaker, and I'd rather give my guest speakers more time than making them feel rushed. So, um, if I do my paint party this Saturday, then I could put whoever else I have on coming up. I could put them on later in the month. Um, we're talking about makeup now. Uh, okay, you're up for it? Okay, cool. So we'll do that. I'll have my bags then because I will have worked Friday night. You won't be saying I look rested. All right, guys, I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to jump on and give a shout out and say hi to everybody. And I want you to be on the lookout for a poll. I'm going to put a poll up for who watched the video, and maybe a poll up for, or include in the same poll, who's up for painting with me on Saturday. Okay? And then that way, nobody's going to say, I didn't know. Yeah, there's going to be somebody saying they didn't know. And also, we have to think of a name. Our group members, like, what do you guys want to call yourselves? I feel like there should be some sort of name for you guys. Anyway, come up with that too. Oh, a reference photo. Yeah, I'll have a reference photo. What we do is I tell the background to how to cover your canvas, what to put on the background. So the background needs to be green, and the rest I'll show the reference photo when we see it on Saturday, because that keeps people from trying to jump ahead. And when you jump ahead and I change things, then it gets all confusing because people in the group say, "Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to do all that now." So I just wait till Saturday. So slap some green on your canvas. Uh, I know nobody knew. I decided this is June. Oh, this is June, right about, in another hour and a half, it's June. So I need to get my stuff out the way first before I try to have a guest speaker be rushed. Okay, so because I have a few things up my sleeve, I just need to get it narrowed down. I have to get it, you know, locked tight. But I have a few things up my sleeve, so I need to get my end of it out of the way. All right. So what size? Oh, typically 16 by 20. However, you can come down in increment if you want to, and do the 8 by 10 or 12 by 14 or whatever size. You don't have to do 16 by 20 because I don't do perspective and all that measured out stuff. So we'll just be doing top part is going to look like this and the bottom part is going to look like that, and real loose. So so that's how we do it. So and then I'll be walking you through it, but just cover the white of the canvas with something like green. Now Joanne's going to be nervous. Tell her it works out. It always works out. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. I might on Saturday put a reference up with the thumbnail, the picture when I post my live, my scheduled live. I might do that. But way in advance, I don't like to do that. And for one thing, it's because it's a collaboration. And sometimes we need to be a little secretive about what we're going to do for those collaborations because, they're spies. No, we all get along fine, but sometimes you might think something's your idea and you didn't realize that you got it off of seeing something else. So I kind of want to keep that idea. Stuffettes, stuffettes, stuffettes. Okay, I got to think of that one. You guys toss around what you want to call yourselves. If you're stuffettes, that means I'm stuff. I don't know. We'll have to think of you. Just toss that around. I'm not going to try to control that. I got enough stuff to try to figure out. So you guys decide what you want to be called. You could even put your own poll up if they let you, Leanne. 007. Yeah. Yeah, there's like that stealth. Doo 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 doo. So I don't know. I mean, sometimes yeah, things are coincidental, but I don't know. Although Ginger and I tend to want to do stuff at the same time, and I didn't put mine out there yet. So sometimes we are on the same wavelength. Well, especially the two of us. We're a lot of times we're thinking of the same thing at the same time, and I'll see hers, and then I have to step back because I saw hers first. So then I have to put my thinking cap on. Okay, minions. Leanne, let's see, what time is it? Oh, you just been up a couple hours. You should be wide awake. I was getting ready to say, are you tired? Minions, really? I was thinking of something broke down, and I can't think of a term for something, one word for something broke down. Green nuts. Pistachios. You guys could be pistachios. I don't even know how to spell that. That's the only green nut I know. Oh, besides me. Oh, goodness. That's too funny. All right, guys. So I'm going to not try to keep you up any later because I don't have anything else substantial to say except watch that video, decide on what day you want to chat about it, and hopefully it'll be a Saturday. And we do have a live that's coming on, and I think we'll make that later in the month, and that'll be a Saturday. And I'm going to put a couple of polls up to see how many people watch the video so we can chat about it. And I'm going to put a poll up to see if everyone knows I'm going to jump in there on Saturday and do a paint party, which I know nobody knows except you guys. And that's what they get for not joining me on my live. All right. See you later. Bye. And bye, everybody out there that hasn't joined me before. Join me next time. All righty. Bye bye. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. All righty. Bye. Love you guys.